Hey everyone, welcome back to Timberborn, and this is Easy Town, our playthrough with the folktales. Okay, so over here, I've got some massive construction going on, and I'll show you what that looks like real quick. I am diverting the river along here, and then it's going to spill into this open kind of lake area. We're going to fill this all up with water, and it is going to be fully directed down this way. So before, if you remember, or if you check back on one of the previous episodes, the dam was connected here and the water was being split this way and this way, so that the fresh water would come through here, and then if we needed to, the bad water would come this way, and then it would trickle down here. The problem with that was these mine pits are inaccessible if the bad water is running through here, so I needed to cut that off. And in doing so, the bad water tide is going to end up flowing right past all our crops, so I can't have that. So what I've engineered here is I'm going to have it run this way, and then right here on the edge, we're going to be able to either just push the bad water off the map or have the fresh water come into here, and then all of that go down the river this way. And of course, some of it is still being diverted back here, where we've planted plenty of blueberries, dandelions, and forestry. I've done a pretty good job at clearing out the trees off the river, so that looks much better. And we have a little beaver back here starting to collect the scrap metal from this location, since we've utilized all the scrap metal from up here that I replaced with the blueberries. So that's going to look pretty cool, and after showing you that, I'm going to hit our little super speed mode. Let's see, some of the other things that I've done is added a little bit of housing back here, and oh, of course, let's zoom in, and you can see our little mud baths that I've put down in the valley here, and I thought that was a nice little touch because I didn't quite know what I was going to do with that. I was going to try to fill it with housing, but I think this is a much better use of that space. From the last episode also, there's probably a couple more houses on top. I'm just trying to like make it look cool as I go. We can turn off this for now and just kind of watch them, and that looks really cool. I think it's starting to come together. I have a pretty cool vision in store for this whole area over here to continue the housing, put some more farms if I can. We'll see how that plays out. And I think the last update I need to give you is maybe this dirt area over here. I've got these installed. That wasn't really a big deal, but the biggest deal is this. You probably haven't seen this yet. I have diverted the waterfall, which used to come pretty much straight down through here into this river, and I have channeled it back and forth 5 times in order to increase the flow and get all of this power, these power wheels working. I've got some more gravity batteries here, and I've put some more windmills up top, and we have an excessive amount of power now. I think over 10,000 the last time I checked, and I think our power need right now is only 3,000, so that's really good. All of our storehouses are starting to really fill up with every type of food, every type of production material. It's all good. One of my favorite areas is still back here, this like industrial storage area. So we have like our warehouse back here, our whole industry district back here, and just a bunch of goods and storage back here. And you can see there's still some storage we're not even using. So we could do that as well. So far, we've gotten away with playing as just one district, and I really haven't even had to move it. Now, believe it or not, the top of this mountain house area is all like as far as they'll go from the district. It's all red. And the same goes for up here with the power plant. In order to build these, it was kind of taking a while. I kind of put those just in for fun. I just wanted to see how those worked. I don't really need those. We're pumping plenty of bad water. As you can see, I've got all my storages filled. So I wanted to move over into this area here and kind of build up the mountain here. And so we're going to put down the foundations for that in this episode. I'm really enjoying this playthrough. There's still a lot of cool stuff. We got to put some monuments up still. And then my goal is to completely fill up this map as best I can. Maybe have a little thriving town back here, just a small village, and a couple houses up here, maybe some more industry or something over this way. That looks really cool. Just maximize the power there. And yeah, such a good playthrough. We're kind of blow up this whole area here and turn it into a nice little lake. And yeah, the beavers, they're just gonna keep on building. So I'm gonna let them do that, and I'll check back in with you and give you the update when they are indeed finished building. And let's take one more look at what that's gonna look like. Yeah, that should look pretty cool. And that also gives us a nice little foundation to build a village alongside the mountain here. And I think I will put like another type of warehouse with some food over here and then just build up the side. Probably put some farms or something on the top there coming down this way. That would look really cool. But again, up here, we might actually have to utilize the contamination barriers in order to have some farming, because there's really no way for us to divert the bad water unless we kind of blew a hole here and sent it straight down the mountain, which is not a horrible idea. Not a horrible idea. That would take some thought and some work. We could do that. I could leave a little space open here and just send it straight down the mountain and then push it right off the map quite quickly. But for now, I'm going to let them go ahead and finish what they got going here. So All right, and there we have it. This little area is finally complete, and they're just laying some demolitions to open up this lake. We're still going to do some work down here, but I'm very pleased with the way that this kind of worked out. We've got some good water flow, a lot of deep kind of reservoir water here, and if the bad tide comes again, then what we'll do is we'll just open up these floodgates on the side here and just let the bad water go right out there. And in the meantime, the fresh water is flowing, and we'll figure out how to make this look a little nicer, but I don't mind having all the water on the map. And there's a good foundation to build something cool out of the side of this. A little more room on the bottom here. The paths maybe we'll rework. I just kind of like did what I had to do to get the construction up, but yeah, very pleased with that. And we had a couple bad tides during the time lapse, but everything worked out well. So overall, very pleased with the progress, and we'll keep having good ideas. So thanks for tuning in as always, and see you soon.